What markets do you trade? What you've mentioned about when, and do you follow other markets?
I follow the precious metals markets because another of my trading mistakes was trying to short the precious metals market when it was rocketing up in 2011. And that was a big mistake in hindsight. And I was pleased to see that the precious metals have come back as far as they have. So I do also follow the precious metals markets, but more on a long-term basis, because I believe over the next few years that they're likely to be a lot higher. Although it has been very frustrating the last 6 months or so to see them languishing and just doing nothing and going down, which seems completely illogical, but the markets are illogical. So,
what's your favourite instrument to trade?
I use spread betting on the FTSE 100 because, well, any gains are tax-free at the moment, and I just find it to be an easy way to trade. Also, the liquidity is very high on the FTSE 100. It's very easy to trade via spread betting. There's no, apart from the bid offer spread, there's no transaction costs. So it's ideal for a day trader, in my opinion. It's a very good way to trade the market.
What's the average leverage that you normally use and the maximum leverage?
Well, after my experience of a few years ago, I actually don't use any leverage to begin with. In fact, I use less than 1-to-1 leverage to begin with, to give myself plenty of room to be wrong. So I use kind of 0.3 of 1 leverage with my first position, so I don't go all in one trade. So the maximum leverage probably is about 2-to-1 now, which is a lot less than, I think a lot of trading platforms, they encourage you to take on a lot of leverage, but it's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. You're giving the market permission to take your money from you if you do that.
And do you have much tolerance to risk? And how much are you comfortable with?
Anything more than about 2 times leverage, I'm starting to get a bit uncomfortable, and I want to start cutting my position size back then, because the market can do anything, and if you get on the wrong side of a bad move and you're leveraged highly, then it could be very, very painful, and you could lose a lot of your account in one go. So my tolerance to risk has come down quite a lot over the years. I think when you start off, you've not experienced the pain of losing money, and once you've experienced that, you don't want to experience it again. So you make that your priority to avoid that if at all possible. So
wise words from a young man.